Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm here to do your daily checkity check, tuning into divine guidance, higher selves, any information, any messages to help you with whatever is happening in your life at this moment, whenever you are watching them. Some news you can use. What do we need to know today? So starting with the Kali Oracle card. Ooh, she's been coming up a lot, Kamala Devi. How many readings in this last week? Let's see. Kamala Devi. We witness her beauty, and all struggle melts into grace upon a grateful sigh. The heart softens into her protection and radiates peace. Her presence transforms frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. She's the golden pathway of divine manifestation and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give freely and joyfully. Abundant divine blessings are upon you. Okay, so what was coming through today, it's this image that I got earlier of energies that are coming towards you currently that might feel challenging or difficult. And the image I'm getting is that you're kind of a wizard, reminding you that you have access to transmuting magical ways of meeting. So I'm seeing, if I'm seeing your energy, you look really beautiful and aligned with who you are. You've got a beautiful aura around you. And as denser, darker energies that, no judgments, these are just, they're energies. They have power in momentum, because a lot of people, maybe even yourself at some time in your life or in other lifetimes, have given your energy to this darkness. God, by calling it darkness, it's creating a division in this metaphor that I'm not intending. What can I call it? It's energies at a different vibration, at a different frequency. It is very important that you don't see it as bad or see it, there's some key to seeing it as energies without the judgment as bad, dark. So as this energy that's in a different frequency comes towards your aura, you sense it on the outside of your aura and shift it. So let's imagine that it has a lot of resentment, frustration, sabotage, gossip. Those are some of the energies that I'm sensing that might be coming towards, drawn in towards your energy. And instead of absorbing them or old ways, mirroring and matching that energy, feeling a victim to it, I see you shifting that vibration and changing it into something wonderful. So sabotage energy comes in, but when it hits your awareness and you just kind of shift it, like, oh, I'll take that energy, thank you, but I'm gonna change the vibration in a loving way into what I would prefer. So any energies and anybody who sends you energy that is not a vibrational match, that is in the more of the vibration of sabotage, ill wishing, that energy comes in and you just switch it into roses. So you're getting showered with roses, or shift it into whatever you prefer, like butterflies, rainbows, sunshine, coins, your abundance. So there's something kind of magical happening in your energy. An ability to shift what's coming towards you in a very profound way. This feels like manifesting. You're learning how to work with energies. You're reminding yourself. You're not needing to learn. This is a reminding yourself of tools that you already own, that are already a part of who you are. You're remembering more and more. As you raise your frequency, you're activating aspects of yourself for your new steps forward. Yeah, this isn't about learning. This is about remembering. So, all right, it's a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a reading with me, or I tune into your specific energies, the link to schedule an appointment is in the description box below. So, in the past, 10 of Swords, painful. Such a painful card. I think why this is so painful is that the purposefulness of the like it was intentional. Someone intentionally hurting another. I feel that it took a lot to get you to this person's leaving. Like it took the 10 of Swords to get you to turn in a different direction. I feel like you were chasing someone who kind of lured you with love, possibility, potential of love. I think this person did have love to offer, but they're someone who invests emotionally, diminishing returns on your investment with this person. It's like you, I don't feel that they completely know this about themselves. I feel like they realize that they're never really creating satisfying emotional connections. They are merely going, they're feeding off of people who have access to loving feelings. This feels like dependency, codependency. There was a really difficult decision. I feel like you were so stuck in this energy, in this cycle, so stuck in chasing, that eventually I will get to the prize. You can't put this much effort and then realize that there's no treasure. This is like, what is that? Is it called National Treasure with Nick Cage, those movies? This is like going after all those hints and clues and doing whatever it takes to try to get to this treasure, but you never, ever, ever find that treasure trove. That person just keeps moving the bar around, keeps shifting around, and keeps pulling as much out of you as possible. That would make for a really horrible movie. Never getting to the treasure. It's exhausting. Okay, so there's some decision. I don't feel that you really could see the full landscape of what was going on, and so you couldn't make a decision. So you stayed stuck in this connection. It's like an addiction, like a gambling addiction. Well, I know the slot machine of a person has not paid out in a long time. Actually, this is part of it. Slot machines purposefully, how gambling starts is every time you pull that, if every time you pulled that lever, it paid out, you'd get bored. So they pay out every 5 times, and then every 7 times, and then every 10 times, and then every 20 times. That's behavior modification. That's how you train a rat how to push a lever. They did the same thing with you. Diminishing returns on your investment. And so eventually you got so used to having to push that lever, pull that lever, whatever, before you would get some type of reward, some type of payout, some type of reciprocation. And so for you, eventually, after time goes on and they've got you trained in this way, that for you, it was not uncommon to sit there and pull a lever for 1,000 times. Like, I just keep pulling this lever. I'm not getting any payout, but I know eventually I will. And you made that okay. You made that enough. Because you put in so much time pulling that lever, you didn't realize you were like addicted to this. This is like trauma bonding and addiction type of energy. So you will keep putting the effort in with no outcome or very little payoff. So it's like an act of cheating yourself out of what you really deserve. You stop seeing your worth and value. But eventually it's like you've got this conscious awareness of what was happening, started seeing the truth, started holding your own energy instead of seeing yourself through the lens of this person. You started holding more of your own truth, the truth too. This person definitely could warp the way the reality of your situation. You definitely chose to stay more blinded to what you were trapped in. It's a trap. I got to get a picture and pull that meme up, that Star Wars meme. But so as you started gaining your seniority and choosing yourself, pulling your own lever, I'm not going to pull your lever anymore. I'm not going to, it's exhausting. I'm not getting enough. And it's like you found your own lever. What if I feed this love and attention and energy towards myself? And then I realize I'm getting much more of a payout. And then you realize how much time you were wasting. Then you have to forgive yourself for all that time because that wasn't a waste. You were learning things along the way. Nothing is wasted. But now you realize with a change in focus and tuning into your own energy, feeding your own energy, feeding your own pathway, feeding your own soul, that it's time to walk away. I'm no longer going to participate in this. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. Ooh, I just got really happy in your current energy, like a wave of happiness. Let's find out what that's about. Holy cow, it shifted so quickly. All right, Four of Pentacles. In your current energy, you might be concerned about your finances. Feel like it feels like you're going through a narrow passage. You're just having to be conscious of your finances, being very aware of where your money is, how much you have, how much is going out, how much is coming in. What do we need to know about Four of Pentacles? This feels temporary. This feels like on the other, as you go into this, maybe a narrower passage, it's because on the other side is something really amazing that's opening up. Yeah, going into Emperor mode. Going into Emperor mode, but you're attracting an Emperor. Someone's who's going to help you with your financial difficulties, someone who's going to back you, a backer, someone who can help you navigate that narrow passage. It's not as difficult. It's not as, this is a guide. This is someone who understands how to manifest. Someone who's created their own sanctuary. This is someone who has found doors and has walked through many doors, and so they open doors behind them for others. They see your fire, your passion. Oh, Metatron's cube. This is someone ascending, has a new way of doing business. They see your potential. I had this overwhelming urge to stop the video and go get my coffee. Thought that was, usually I don't get so distracted, but I'm glad I did. That it wasn't necessarily for the coffee. I didn't see the two cards had dropped on the ground. Sun and Seven of Pentacles. This Emperor, this Emperor sees that you're someone worth investing in. This emperor has had has waited for quite a while for something to come to fruition. This emperor has needs some support. It feels more like emotional support. This emperor has done so much for themselves, but there's something I get that they're going through, this emperor is going through their own type of narrow passageway. You're going through yours, which right now is around your environment, finances, your job, your stability, security, safety, maybe around your housing, car for some, maybe both for some. So yours is very right now of the earth, of your life, your 3D, your body, your health. There's something about that this emperor is coming in to help. And they're going through their own emotional, it feels like a disappointment that what they've invested in hasn't come to fruition. They want to invest in you because it feels reciprocal. Like they easily are like, this is no sweat whatsoever. I can help you through your narrow passage from some type of not enough finances, not enough abundance, there's something in that pentacle arena that they can help you with, that it's like no sweat off their back, but it makes a huge difference to you, like huge difference. And you, it's no sweat off your back to help hold space for this person's disappointments and emotions. This feels like it's such a good outcome. This to me is the happiest card in the deck. The sun, things coming to light, that connection, connecting, helping each other, supporting each other, the abundance, joy, ease, childlike wonder. So do we know this emperor? Is this someone new? What do we need to know about, I don't know, allowing this seems so wonderful? What do we need to know about this? Oh, this is to help you move forward to your new beginning. This heralds you're in between, you're in a place of stepping out into something very new but familiar. It's weird. It does feel like a calling. Yeah, wow. The Fool card, stepping out. I think you're showing yourself, okay, so I'm getting that as you've discarded what no longer serves you, beliefs that no longer serve you, attitudes, point of view, perspectives, lack, people, situations, jobs, as you've cleared energy away, now you're ready to, you've lightened the load. You've cleared energies that don't belong in the next story of who you're becoming, who you are, who you want to be. And now that you've cleared that energy, you are going to show yourself how you are attracting people in the new energy who are a very good fit. They want to see you succeed. They want to back you up. They feel guided to this. You feel guided to them. This helps you see that you are worthy and valuable, that you are attracting people who love and care about you, care for you, want to see you succeed, see your value and worth. Feels like you'll have a lot of Fool cards, beginnings, stepping off into new vistas. Now that you realize, once you start realizing that the universe brings you people, boom, 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 more people to help you at this new energy, it'll be easier and easier to step off and keep stepping out into new directions. Yeah. Okay. And this is why I feel so happy too. Your higher self is in the 10 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. This is dreams coming true. This is fulfillment, ultimate fulfillment and satisfaction, not by yourself, but with others, realizing you're part of a much larger network. More and more people every day are becoming more conscious and tuning into this higher frequency that you're on, seeing things in a much more similar point of view, less competition, more collaboration, cooperation, more ease and flow, more trusting, more compassion for those who are still working through issues. Not pity, compassion. Feel the difference between those energies. All right, what do we need to know about 10 of Cups? This feels like a slam dunk. This feels like this is already, there's so much momentum in this energy. Yeah, this is divine. This is the divine bringing balance. I don't feel like you know this emperor yet, or you don't know who this is yet. If you were trying to figure out, maybe some of you are ahead of schedule and know, but I feel like most of you do not know who this is. You might have some ideas about who this emperor is, but that's part of divine guidance. There's something very important about the timing of this. Sit back and enjoy is what I'm hearing. This is for you. This is the divine wants you to experience having your cup filled. You have given so much. Can you receive? Can you open up both your giving? Feels like you're much more comfortable giving of yourself. Can you open up receptive energy? Can you open up both So there's a circle of energy. That makes sense? It's like opening a circuit, that you're not just giving of yourself, you're also receiving. Creates I'm just seeing circles of energy, that you don't just give your energy away anymore, you're also allowing it to come back to you. This is something that has to do with the lesson in the past, that you're no longer paying out, and hoping for eventual return. You're realizing your value and worth, that you want to, you're open to, you're excited about receiving what you put out. Feels like you have got a bank account a spiritual bank account that's overflowing. Can you receive? Can you open up and allow spirit to give to you? At first, it will, if you open that valve, that receptive valve, I see it just, first it might feel, just somatically, it might feel like a loosening up, relief. Visually, it looks like light coming in, new light codes, new activations. Eventually, this energy switches. Next, it feels like it affects your emotions. You feel lighter. You feel at peace for no good reason. Nothing has shifted in your storyline, but you feel more confident and peaceful, trusting. Feels like enjoying and appreciating and basking in that energy, because it feels really good to receive divine energy, divine love, divine guidance, divine support. And once you allow that receptivity in your space, and you bask and allow all the energy to attract more and more of receptive. I'm open for receiving. I'm open to receive my blessings. Then it looks like it starts showing up in your environment. How it shows up in your environment might be by seeing people in your environment receiving their blessings. That is not to trip you up and make you feel like, well, what about mine? That is letting you know it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Whatever you've been wanting. It feels like right now there's something about your financial stability, your security, your independence. If you start seeing others around you and TV, they're all coupled up and they seem so loving, and instead of being like, oh, I don't have, that's the universe saying it's coming, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. Your best friend gets someone and you're like, that's even closer. I'm really close to that energy. It's in my environment. How exciting, how grateful am I? That type of energy is coming in. Your guardian angel has got your back. Your guardian angel. Boy, it's real quiet energy, huh? The guardian angel is a strong silent type. Feels huge in your space, like literally right behind you. today. I'm feeling like a tower. This energy feels so strong and so solid behind you, kind of like, oh, I wondered if this would come in. I saw this image yesterday and it was so powerful. I took a picture on my phone. Did I save it? Let's see. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this reminds me of the fierceness. Oops. Thank you for all your comments. This is the powerful. This feels like what your angel, guardian angel feels like you're a child and nobody's going to mess with you. Would you mess with this child? So you can remain in a more innocent state and know that there's this protective, fierce, loving, caring energy right behind you. Oh, also wanted to let you know the artist of that illustration is Laura Zombie. Beautiful illustrations. That one just really, I couldn't stop staring at it yesterday. I believe that was yesterday. Wondered why I couldn't for this reading. That imagery, that feeling of having a strong protector behind you. You're very protected. You are divinely protected. You are divinely guided. You are divinely loved and supported. You can own that. I am divinely guided. I am divinely supported. I am divinely protected. I am worthy of all those things. All right, your challenge right now is Page of Pentacles. New beginnings, stepping out in a very new way. Feels like you're making moves, literally moving the foundation of, yeah, this feels like you're closing a chapter on, you're closing a chapter on a book or a whole book. And the first thing that came to my mind is like an Oprah Winfrey book club book. And you're starting a new book, you're writing this about yourself, and it's something completely different, a sci-fi adventure, magical, something more Harry Potter or fantasy, something really amazing, a completely different story. It might take some getting used to because you're so used to that other, the energy of the other storyline. You're finding your balance, finding your footing, since this is very new to you. There's something in your energy, very fast moving energy that's challenging right now. This old chestnut. It's that Five of Swords energy, that win at any cost. Why is this a challenge right now? feel like they can get you into your head, get you distracted from feeding your energy to yourself, and instead it kind of gets you mentally starting to feed into this energy, and unconsciously you might be pulling the lever, like still sending them energy psychically through your thoughts. No judgment. This is a very addictive energy. Maybe this whole thing has been about releasing, well, it has a lot of different messages, but there's been several messages about addiction. You might not be as in love with this energy as much as addicted. A very different feel. Addiction is being in such a low place, you feel like you're chasing relief because you don't feel that you can get what it is that you're seeking for yourself. You think it's coming from some source or something outside of you, and you're in a low vibrational place and you just keep chasing relief. That's at least an aspect of addiction that I'm tuning into. Definitely this type of addiction. Okay. This has been coming through. Let's get some more details about this. Is news. Okay. Whoever Mr. or Mrs. Five of Swords is, they're coming through with some type of message, and this is a challenge for you. For most of you, it has something to do with a partnership that they're in currently. They might be announcing a next step that they are having with this partner. They might be announcing to you that they're getting married, or some type of next step. It's like, I think why this is difficult for you, I don't feel that you want to be in a partnership with this person. You're done with this connection. It's deceptive and deceitful. However, I feel like it brings up, this is the person, this Five of Swords person is who you kept pulling the lever to try to get the return on your investment from. And I think there's a little bit of a wobble when this happens, because you're like, I kept pulling that lever and feeding that slot machine, that Five of Swords slot machine, and the payout went to someone else. You could perceive it that way, which is really painful for you. And however you're perceiving it is a-okay. However, what I'm getting is is it really it's not a payout. This is not a good game to play. This person will never pay out more. The house always wins with this person. And it might seem I feel like you know too much to know that this is really a success story. Do you know what I mean? Like you really, but it's going to take a little bit for you to kind of like, okay, I'm, I was chasing a mirage. This person was not, never did pay out, never was what I thought, who I thought they were. They were an illusion that created delusions in your space. You had to learn those lessons of learning your value and your worth so you can decide who's lucky enough to get to be in your energy and receptive. Any last messages? That does feel like a hiccup. It feels like a wobble. It not gonna lie. I feel like it might hit some ego, like they look better, that someone chose them, they're moving on and I haven't yet, or something like that. But what I'm getting is, were you happy with this person in the long run? That's what they're getting into, is, and it doesn't lead to success. They didn't heal, they didn't change, they just found a replacement, someone to pull that lever and become a source. There's no winners in this outcome, because it's I feel like you're going to handle this with grace. You're going to recover from the wobble and heal, honor whatever emotions and however, feel what you're going to feel, and move on. You wouldn't change a thing. You see this person too clearly now. You see what you've got your defenses up. It's like, I think what's also, I mean, there's a little wobble here, but then I'm getting that it brings some type of clarity where you realize you're like, I'm out of it. I am out of that energy. That inner, I don't even want to invite this energy back in my space. It's easy to separate myself. I think this person wants to announce this and come in and tell this to you to upset you purposefully. Maybe that's why this is coming through. So to allow you to prepare yourself energetically, because it's not going to have the same effect. This reading has reminded you of how painful it is to give and give and give and keep pulling and just hoping for a payout, to remind you that this is not a good bet. This is not someone that you want to be connected with. Remember? And I feel like you remember that, like it kind of like, oh, okay, you're moving on, you're moving to a next phase with this person. That can hurt. And then you're like, I actually am not feeling anything as I thought I would. I thought it would hurt more, but I'm not attracted to this person. This person is exhausting. for some of you where this is not a romantic connection and they're not finding someone else, there's some other next step that they're having where you feel like you can't go, where you're not invited. There's some type of next step. So it has that same type of realization possibility where you realize, you know, there are complex emotions with this energy. You definitely have a lot of different emotions, and I don't think you can really define how you feel. There's just, you got so many different active emotions about and feelings about this energy. But once this happens, it is a challenge, then bye-bye devil. You show yourself that you're no longer addicted to this energy, that it doesn't have, you get to show yourself, I don't have the desire to even pull the lever anymore. I'm not using my discipline or focus to not pull that lever. I just have no desire to pull that lever because I know it doesn't, the interest isn't there. It's out the door. That's really beautiful. That feels very empowering. So when this bump in the road happens, this challenge, it's actually a blessing in disguise. And I still feel that happiness energy. Like the universe is showing you that you're over it. And I think that'll be an important victory for you to be conscious of and celebrate. So, all right, this is your reading for today. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you so much, your comments. I noticed today when I was responding to comments that many people have started liking each other's comments and being very supportive. Sometimes I see how you comment on each other's, which is just heartwarming because I want to create a community here, a safe space to be yourself and creating that safe space for others to be themselves as well. So thank you for being such a beautiful part of what I'm hoping to create here, what I am creating here. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.